Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, Floyd Mayweather was on ESPN, and he did a live chat. He touched on a number of different topics. But the reason I'm making this video is because he said a lot of things in that interview, on the live chat, that, it's funny. I say here a lot on YouTube, a lot of my videos. And it's fun. I get accused of obviously bias, which I would honestly look. Everybody, whether they want to admit it or not, especially in the sport of boxing, is biased to some degree. But bias, racism, which is ridiculous because that's how I know you guys don't know me. All kinds of stuff. I get in the comments. You guys would laugh. In fact, I'm probably gonna do a segment soon where I just poke fun at all the comments I get on YouTube. But anyway, he touched on three things that I talk about routinely on here, which is I don't want to really get into it because I've pretty much said everything there is to say about these subjects for the most part. Ward Kovalev, Roman Gonzalez, and Virgil Hunter. I've touched on all three of those topics pretty in depth on this channel, so there's no need for me to really go through and expressing my opinions. But here's what he had to say. He said, I quote, "I like Andre Ward, but one thing about me is that I call a spade. Andre Ward didn't win." And then he goes on to say, he continues by saying, I quote, "Roman Gonzalez has to be number one. He hasn't lost yet, and he's one hell of a fighter." Do I like Andre Ward? Yes, I do like Andre Ward, but Andre Ward has got to make some major changes. If you're going to fight Kovalev again, you've got to make some major changes. You've got to get you a trainer that's been in the crunch before. And then he continues on by saying, Virgil Hunter is not a good trainer at all. That's just my honest opinion. Virgil Hunter is a cool guy. He's a nice guy, but a guy who has never fought before, that's never been in a crunch moment. How can he tell you about a crunch moment if he's never been in a crunch moment himself? I need a trainer that's in my corner, that's been in there before, and felt contact, and knows how it is to be in a fight. I don't care if it's even an amateur fight. You have to have some type of experience at boxing. So can Virgil Hunter be in my corner? Absolutely not. But do I think he's a cool guy? Absolutely. So there you have it. Floyd Mayweather. It's not me, it's not Brendan, it's not True School Sports saying these things. It is Floyd Money Mayweather, who would, in the eyes of many of the people who comment on my videos, is TBE. He's the best ever. So the best ever is telling you guys that Andre Ward lost to Kovalev. The best ever is telling you guys that Virgil Hunter is not a good trainer. And the best ever is telling you guys, after the Ward-Kovalev fight, with Ward getting the decision and being, the light heavyweight champion, that the best fighter in boxing is still Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. So look, I'm not gonna get as animated as I want to get, because there's really no need to. I've done that in my other videos. I'm just sitting here laughing to myself because a lot of you guys, people who watch me and don't like me for whatever reason, they don't really know me, they can see me as whatever. A guy that many of you love and put on this pedestal, and you hang on every word he says. Right, because Floyd. Let's not get twisted. Let's not get it twisted. I agree with this, and I can't even lie. Since he's retired from boxing, he said a couple of things that I agree with. Post retirement Mayweather hasn't been all bad as far as what he's been saying. I actually kind of like I actually like the retired Mayweather better than the Floyd that was fighting. But he still says things that I don't agree with. But this is one of the things I think he kept it very real here. I think he's right in many cases. Obviously, we know how I feel about the Kovalev war fight. I think Kovalev won. Roman Gonzalez is the best fighter in boxing. I've said that many times. And Virgil Hunter is not a good trainer. Look how he messed up Amir Khan's style. You had Amir Khan at one point who was digging into the body, punching dudes, knocking them down with body shots, tucking his chin a little more, using more of his feet to get out the way, and he hasn't been doing that at Virgil Hunter. He's throwing punches, and everything's a 1-2, and it's coming straight at your head. He's headhunting all the way. He's never going to the body, never mixing things up. He had his problems with Freddie Roach. Let's not get it twisted, but since he's got under Virgil Hunter, a lot of the tendencies he has now are a lot more predictable than they were under Freddie Roach, and he's a way easier fighter to beat under Virgil Hunter than he was under Freddie Roach. So I think Virgil Hunter's played a huge role in the decline of Amir Khan's career. And with that being said, I'm not going to really say too much more. Just Floyd might watch True School Sports. So maybe Floyd watches True School Sports. Maybe maybe he's watched my videos and I've changed his mind or whatever. But I'm just laughing to myself because it's just funny to me. But let me know what you guys think. I'll leave the article in the description for you guys so you can come to your own surmise. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Floyd Mayweather says that Virgil Hunter is not a good trainer. Andre Ward lost to Kovalev, and that Rogan Gonzalez is still the best fighter in boxing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from being it. So until next time, take care, guys.